Morning everyone, it's Ian from DIY Home and Gardening. So it is the 4th of March. It's my first day off, so hence I'm doing the video. 4th of March and time for a bit of a roundup. Whilst it's my allotment tour, obviously there's still not loads out there, but we will go and have a look in a while. So just have a look as to how things are progressing here and what the seedlings are doing. Well, in the dining room, 3 propagators on the go. So this one here, without the cover to it, this is the tomatoes. So 12 different varieties of tomato growing within there. As you can see, they were all multi-sown within the trays. So once I get to the point of getting second set of leaves or first set of proper leaves, as you can see they're just starting, then I will go through this lot and thin down to just 1 plant per cell. So I've got those 12 there, and then I've got the giant trees growing there. So that takes care of the tomatoes, and I'm going to have an experiment with this can, trying to grow something in that, namely a tomato. Then in this one here, only sowed these a couple of days ago. So I've got some lettuce DT brown mix in this half and some spinach Amelia in this half, of which it looks like there's only 3 that have popped up so far. Got a bit of ginger on the go there. In here, not that I imagine they're doing anything as yet, as I only showed them 2 days ago. So in here I've got the cucumbers. So there's I've got 7 varieties of cucumber. Then I've got the Solanum quintoyensis and a couple of types of melon growing there as well. So they're doing their thing. Started some stocks off, not that they're veg, that's just a tray ready to get going. Whilst we're in here, might as well show you these bits. So this is mango plant, started last year. It's doing all right. You can see a new set of leaves coming. Avocado down there, and they are the dragon fruit. So let's go and have a look what's going on in the greenhouse. See, before the greenhouse, I'll just show you these couple of bits. So rhubarb just starting to pop there, and those really tall bits that have still not been trained in, that's the blackberries, so they need training. Let's go and look in the greenhouse. Bit more rhubarb. Yeah, that's the gooseberry coming on quite nicely. Oh, actually, I'll show you these. So these have overwintered in the greenhouse. Pulled them out the other day. November sown. Beetroot, carrots, spring onion. Okay, it's definitely a lot warmer in here. So I've got a real mixture of stuff going on in here. In terms of fruiting of vegetables, so still got the onion kelsey and leeks, so they're very much going to go over the allotment. Then here got calabrese, equilise and purple sprouting broccoli. I've actually started the broccoli a lot earlier than last year. Last year it went in, seemed to bolt really quickly. I just wondered whether if I did an earlier sowing, the plants might be a bit more resistant to the heat. I don't know. I'm going to do a second sowing of those, which will be later, as in sort of the April-May time, and see whether, well, between the two of them, whether I can get some broccoli that overwinters, quite frankly. So we've got those going on. Got the cauliflower. They need to be planted out. Basil, they're growing quite nicely. So again, well, and this coriander, so started with heat, now they're in the greenhouse just to keep ticking over really until temperature rises and they can be potted up. And then here got chili peppers, sweet peppers, got a little bit of celery here and some Cape gooseberry, which actually there's only 2 Cape gooseberry that look any good. The third one, well, it may or may not live, I don't actually know. Oh, just noticed there's a couple more celery starting to pop up. So this is a heated bench, so hopefully, although the air temperature is only sort of 10 degrees, that base heat should just keep them ticking over quite nicely. As the light levels increase, they should do better. But you can see the chilies are starting to firm up quite nicely. I've got my chilies in the can there. Potted these yesterday, so these are my lemongrass. Starting this, so sweet potato, and then the other bits are a mixture of flowery bits and pieces. And down here, got these last week, quite late on really. If I'd known that the place sold them, then I would have bought them earlier. But got some globe artichoke to try and grow, and some Jerusalem artichoke. So she'll see how they get on. Yeah, that's it in the greenhouse. Let's go over to the allotment. So back in the kitchen, one last thing before we go to the allotment. I forgot to show you how the potatoes are getting on. So we've got the earlies, second earlies, main crop. And as you can see, they're all starting to sprout, and well, hopefully another 2 or 3 weeks they'll be able to go outside. Right, so we're up the allotment now. Little walk around. So really this bed is for tidying up, just ripping out the last of what's in here. So we've got in this bed here the broad beans, which were planted back in the autumn time. There's had to be a few newer ones put in, just to replace the odd couple that got frosted. But you can see actually most of them are now coming back quite nicely. This is the overwintered curly kale, which is growing quite nicely now, and certainly that'd be good, ready for the start of the season, especially for the guinea pigs. Got a little bit of onion there as a trial. Got the walking onions still doing their thing. Cavolo Nero, well, most of that has died. There's literally down to the last sort of 4 plants now. Cabbages, got about 9 or 10 of those still growing, and this is recently planted batch of cauliflower. The other ones that I've got in the greenhouse, well, they'll be for the new allotment. Then moving up here, first bed of onions, looking pretty good. This section of onions, well, this is today's job, or this morning's job, to get those weeded, so you can actually tell the difference between the onions and the weeds. A little bit more onion there, and then all of these are the shallots, which you can see are now sprouting quite nicely. And then across the back here is all the garlic. The one that had die off on, which is this music porcelain, where you can see there's literally only 7 plants left remaining there. So see whether they actually survive or not. I suspect not, probably. And this lot here, well, these are all the elephant garlics. They're looking quite good, individual cloves. And then across the back there, well, they were whole bulbs, if you like, that were planted, so you can see there's a noticeable difference already. Some more garlic, which is for selling on, and then here just got the gooseberries and black currants that are starting to bud up quite nicely, and the blueberries are also doing their thing. So, having shown you the allotment down there, this is what is hopefully going to be, well, this is going to be the new allotment. So as you can see, all important compost heap, pile of manure, still got a few scaffold boards remaining, and got the first 6 beds set out. So yeah, again, setting this out as no dig, so manure, cardboard, manure, and then soil will then be going on top. And that is the March update. Well, that is it. That's the March update done for the allotment. As you can see, there's progression at the new site, and obviously plenty of vegetable plants coming on at home, which will be soon planted up here. So yeah, plenty of things going on. So yeah, hopefully you'll keep watching, enjoying what you're seeing, and if you've got any questions, then obviously please send them to me. I'll always do my best to answer them for you. If you're liking what I'm doing, then please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that reminder button so you don't miss out on all the future videos I'm doing. And always say it, but more importantly, just enjoy what you're doing, enjoy being outside and having fun. Till next time, bye for now.